Well, I've been accused of mumbling, and so I'd like to focus my speaking voice more so that my singing voice can be more focused. I think that they're tied together, at least somewhat. And also...
Thank you for reinforcing what we said.
And also, there's a sort of a haziness, a little bit of gravel sometimes in my speaking voice, which of course is reflected in my singing voice sometimes. And I'd like to fix this so for the next 20 years I can still sing and dance. Well, not dance. I'm a piano tuner. That doesn't require me to say much. I'm a singer with the San Francisco Symphony Chorus, and that's a full part-time job.
So I think it is interesting, though, that you don't talk much during the day. Have you noticed that that makes a difference if you talk more during the day or less?
I think I would be, I would do well to actually speak more, talk to the cats, read them stories.
I think you're right. I agree with you. Or you could do exercise.
Well, sometimes I'm warming up as I'm driving to my rehearsal in the evening, and I haven't really spoken much all day.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying what we were talking about earlier. As we age, our body's tendency is to naturally tighten up, and so we have to do things as we age to keep ourselves loose. More so than we would have when we were younger. And that's why you find that actually we talk more as a little bit better. It's looser. Because you're tightening up. You're getting...
Yeah. Hello, hello, hello.
Does it hurt when you do this?
It's a little tender. It's not really, doesn't really hurt.
Okay. It's not a 6 or 4.
No.
Or you're going to run out of the room.
No, no.
Okay.
Can you,
I got the order.
can you say that is high pitch? Higher? Falsetto?
I don't have a falsetto, but I love that little break.
When that happens, can you just think about keeping the buzz at your lips? That was nice.
What are you doing on Tuesday?
So all we did was shift the focus. You knew that was coming, right? The raspy in the beginning. Did you know that was
I
coming?
didn't know, no, not until it happened.
Oh, okay. Does it happen sometimes?
Usually not in front of people.
Okay.
Yes,
No
yes, it
pressure.
does.
Okay. So since you mentioned articulation, I think that I have a couple ways that I think maybe we could go. Did you have more questions? No. Okay. I want to actually play around with where you feel sounds in your mouth, and then see how it feels. Okay? So in the English language, because we're sticking to English here, there are pairs of sounds, one that's voiced and one that's not voiced. Okay? So we're going to experiment with feeling the sound. Where do you feel that?
Right about here.
Okay. Now we're going to do the voiced pair of that sound. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Good. Where'd you feel that?
Just about the same place, maybe that much further out.
Okay. Out in front of you?
In front.
Oh, good. Okay, great. So that's exactly what I want you to feel. Okay? Is to feel it in front of your mouth. Now we're going to do a different pair of sounds. We're going to start with a yeah, so a T sound. There. So what are you using to make the T?
Tip of my tongue against the backside of my upper teeth.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to add the voice to that, and I want you to try to feel it in the same place. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Can you do it in your speaking pitch range and not mine?
Da 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 da.
Really good. So that was more comfortable, more speaking like for you, and it stayed nice and forward. Did you feel that?
Yes.
Okay, so it's still in your mouth. So all the sounds in the English language are articulated from the next spot forward that we're going to do. From here, like the middle of our, where the K and the G are, on our palate, forward. Okay? So we're going to think, now do a Good. Where'd you feel that?
About in the middle, about here.
Okay. And so I want you to think it coming. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing. Easy breath in. Ga 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 ga.
Ga 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 ga.
Now you're speaking pictures.
Ga, that was about it. Ga 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 ga.
Good. Now try go away.
Go away.
Good. Can you do it a little lower?
Go away.
The reason I'm asking you to do it lower is because that's where you speak, rather than up there. And I don't think that you really want to speak go away up in that higher pitch, or do you?
Not necessarily.
Okay. So the pitch you just did up go away the second time is great. Okay. Go away.
Go away.
Good. Don't think about projecting. Just think about speaking it. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Where are you?
Where are you?
My mama made lemon jam.
My mama made lemon jam.
Peter will keep at the peak.
Peter will keep it the what?
Peak.
Darn Peter.
True showing.
Will and Willie went to mow a meadow.
Will and Willie went to mow a meadow.
Yes, Tiny Tim went in.
Tiny Tim went in.
Where do you feel the articulation?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Where do you feel it?
I feel it.
I'm feeling the articulation a little bit more forward and the sound going beyond that.
Yeah, so your sound is all really in front of you. Part of it is you're on right now, right? Like you're like me when you're in front of people.
No.
Is the roughness there? When you feel the articulation forward, more forward, is the roughness that was one of your complaints there?
Do you still feel the raspy?
No. I'm not feeling the raspy. I don't know if it's coming from it sounds raspy.
It sounds less raspy, so it sounds a little more raspy to me now than it did during the exercise.
Yes, I think I wasn't speaking out. I wasn't articulating forward in the mask.
Yes, or in front of you, or however you want to think about it, forward, resonance, or in your mouth. So I think I noticed a couple of things change. When I asked you to do the articulation, you were really consciously taking a breath before you started and letting it go. And you maintained that with the no voice and then the voice. And then as we started adding words and phrases, it just popped out right in front of you. You took the breath and you let it go. You took the breath, you let it go. When you started to talk a little bit more, it was less activated. So there was less sort of breath energy in it. So where do you feel that?
That first one was right back here.
Okay.
Molars.
And now can you make it in your lips? Easier. No effort. You don't have to push to get it there. You just keep everything open and exhale.
I don't know.
Yeah. Good. Can you feel the difference?
Yes, I can.
In your articulation, you're actually moving your mouth more. I don't know if you're thinking about it, but you are. It's nice.
The taking the breath and using the breath is key, I'm sure.
Yes.
And
Totally.
that's
So when you sent home and you're non-vocal,